Bonsoir, my darlings. It is Sunday, June the 1st. Happy Pride Month. Happy upcoming Juneteenth. The energy of these ancestors across the board. You feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it, darling? Yeah, baby. I like it like that. Oh, you can feel it. You can smell it. It is in the air. They cannot stop us, darling. They cannot stop us. Have you seen them try to flip taco back? They haven't realized that we're not the ones who came up with it, which makes it even more delicious. They're so butthurt over the taco thing that they tried to rebrand it. They're like, well, the Dems think they're so smart. Taco means tariffs are crushing opponents. Ha 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 ha. We still win. I'm like, wait, who? Who is the opponent? You know, we're paying for it, right? Are we the opponent? Another was Rumpy, what was it? Something communist opposition. I'm like, wait, what? You guys do realize that we didn't come up with it. It was Wall Street. It was his buddies. His buddies. That's what makes it so delicioso. And it's chicken. Taco, get it right, okay? Chicken. Just like Marty McFly. Okay, darling, I'm starting to see the energy. The energy. Keep it going. Keep it going. Alabaster accomplices. We see y'all. Have you seen the continued action in San Diego? They've been marching all weekend. They brought out signs. They're like, get the frozen water out of California. You messed with Californians during dinner at Italian eateries. I don't know what you thought was going to come out of that, but it didn't go well. And they did all of that so they could take away, I think there was like 2 people that they wanted. I know that they cuffed all the employees and they make this big show, but it was like for 2 people. So they keep doing this because the spectacle is the point. They want you afraid. They want you going, oh no. And for the people who hop into my comments going, I am afraid. I have an immigration appointment, or I have, darling, I am not saying that you should not have concerns. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is for the folks on the outside that we've been trying to get mobilized and trying to get just kind of shooketh a little bit. They're starting to get the shooketh, okay? And we need that. We need that because they're the demographic that we needed to kind of get loud, and not just get loud, but react, okay? So I'm starting to see pickup trucks that are covered in what we want to see, not what they want to see. I love it. We are starting to see more and more people talk about ways to peacefully immobilize, all right? Blockades, all right? Taking out some tires, you know what I'm saying? Making it so they can't get out of there. They can't get in. They can't get out. Simply crowding and crowd pushing works. You've seen it. And by pushing, I mean they backing up, not putting their hands on them. How much has been done without doing anything is keep it going. Keep it going. Remember, these folks are cowards. They're covering their faces because they're so proud of their job and they're proud of what they're doing, but they're scared to show their face. They can suck you know what, okay? Ukraine, massive attack. I don't even know if y'all remember that song. Gosh, oh my gosh, I'm aging myself. And everyone's tripping because they didn't tell Stenchy over there first. Like, why would you tell? He already admitted publicly in a twattler that he's been helping Ruski, that if it wasn't for him, Ruski would have had so much more trouble than they've had. Sounds to me like he pretty much admitted that, yes, whenever Ukraine tells him what they're about to do, he goes and tells his other sugar daddy what's about to happen. So look what happens whenever Ukraine doesn't tell the running mouth what they're about to do. It's a surprise over there. Whenever we have their plans, somehow they know what to do. Isn't that interesting? Wow, it's like when you take away the cheating, they don't know what to do. Speaking of the cheating, darling, you've seen it. You've seen the Election Truth Alliance, the ETA, but there's also another group, I don't know if it's just Election Truth or I can't keep track, so my apologies, but we have 2 groups that are not only working on things and proving, again, the obvious manipulation that we know, and I mean, it's bad. It's bad. I have links in the tree if you want to see some of it, but lawsuits are coming forth, darling, and what did I say earlier? Flood the zone with lawsuits as well. This is the language that they speak, right? They don't like seeing a flag because the rainbow's making them gay inside and they've got a lawsuit. They don't like drag brunch. They've got a lawsuit. We need to match energy, darling. Lawsuit. Okay? We don't want their stuff around us. It incites violence. Lawsuit. We don't want their oppressive policies. Lawsuit. Okay? Start putting them back in the same corner. Start giving them the same Karen energy that they can't stand. You know they can't stand it. You know they can't can't stand it. Now, it's also late before I hop to the next thing. There are additional groups in addition to these numbers coming out and lawsuits being filed to go into the results for the states. I think we're looking at New York and Pennsylvania and et cetera. There are groups, darling, Lantern Lit. There are groups that are connecting. Okay, they have vetting. All right, they are looking for folks who understand that the next stage is upon us. They are looking for the folks who want to get their hands dirty, who understand and are ready and willing. Okay, remember the thing I was saying way months ago? I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I was like already there. They're ready. They're ready. It's here. Okay, so it's like the Rad Warrior, something like that. Lantern Lit hashtag. Okay, I will try to find some links and pop them in for context in the comments somewhere. For folks who are interested, especially, veterans, people with particular sets of skills and that sort of thing, might be a real good group to get connected with, especially as we roll up on No King's Day, darling. And there's so many things going on this month, aside from Pride and Juneteenth and all that. No King's Day, Pope Leo the 14th is having a memorial, a special service there's so many things happening. The energy of suffrage past is with us, okay? And we need to do all the ancestors proud and in delivering ourselves from this continued suffering during this month. I just did my pull for the first official pull of Pride Month, darling, and that's what I got. That's the vibe. Now, let's talk about this Colorado attack. And again, hearts out and honest support to the families or anyone that might have been physically affected. I'm not sure if we have actual loss of life or just injuries. I'm suspicious because we've seen this team try to pull shit off before, and it's giving me Butler vibes, but I am holding off on judgment until we get more information. It's just interesting to me that the FBI was ready to announce that this was a terrorist attack, and all of the MAGA influencers were immediately on, there's been a terrorist attack, and I'm like, I don't know, why were they already on it? Because the police in Boulder are going, we need to look into this, we're not jumping to any conclusions, and it's kind of weird, right? They're like, it was a pro-Israeli rally at the Capitol or something. I'm like, it was Sunday, the first Sunday of Pride Month, and like a handful of people were deciding to go do a pro-Israeli meeting at the that's just so random and weird. Didn't they just try to do something to get people riled up a couple weeks ago? They tried this again at like the embassy or something, and it fell flat and they tried to like bump it up into, oh look, we're being targeted, and it just didn't work. So they waited 2 weeks, and now they're doing it again. That's what it feels like. So what it feels like might be something different. I don't know, but it's giving me Butler vibes, so I will wait. It's interesting that the FBI is already claiming it, and the MAGAs are claiming they know what it is before the local authorities are speaking out and confirming what it was or wasn't. So I will reserve judgment until I hear from the local authorities and not the people that we know are willing to absolutely frame people, expire people, do whatever they need to do to get their narrative across. Because look, we still have legislators going, and God saved him in Butler, when we all know what happened. Or what didn't happen. And a couple of people expired on that day for that dude to get a photo op, and for a whole bunch of cultists to be able to say, that was a miracle of God. That was a miracle of God. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It's even a miracle that the cartilage grew back. Sorry. I think they're throwing that out there to really distract from just how everything else is falling apart, right? The tariffs are falling apart. You've got the backlash to what's going on with frozen water. It's not going without resistance. The people are resisting, and I don't think they were counting on this many of these people saying no. So that's a chunk of it. You've got the embarrassment, the taco. You've got the falling out. You've got Miller and Muscatina lawsuits are coming out of the wahoo. So, I feel like this is just another big stink bomb in the water to go, ooh, look over there, just along with the Joe Biden's really a clone. Like, y'all are really willing to excuse anything. This experiment is running up done, because even the folks that were in are kind of like, okay, yeah, I might have to slide off the train now. Clone Biden? Yeah, I'm out. Our healthcare plan is go be with Jesus. Yeah, okay. All right, French style.